welcome, chat. I'm finally in LA, continuing the America arc that we've gone through. So yeah, I just thought I would stream, do a quick little one. I wasn't planning on doing a big stream today, just because this is like the first real day I've had to chill. So it's nice to finally be back and be back in my boyfriend's room, dude. So wonderful. A quick little catch up. Yeah, because I maybe could have streamed a little longer today, but to be honest with you, I just wanted to have a bit of a day off. You have a strand of your hair to your left. Thank you, Chatter. Always fixing the things, you know. Ex-boyfriend? Bro. Oh, we're still lovers. That's mantra. Oh, whoa. Going to block you. What the hell? Why is the monitor so sensitive like that? Anyway, sorry, I'm back. Hi. Wonderful stuff. There is luckily like 3 more days of Pride, so we can still fit it in. Me and Lud. Will you break up with us? No, not at all. Yeah. Okay. A lot to talk about. Discuss, and all these fun things. I've been in America since the 18th. No, I left on the 18th. No, yeah, I was. I've been in America since the 18th. So 10 days now already, and it feels like it's been like a long time because we've done a lot of big streams. We went from, so just so you know how my route's gone, I flew to New York on the 18th, landed at 11 p.m., and then I immediately went and got an Uber over to New York. So I was like chilling in like Manhattan on my penthouse suite. You know how it is. It's got suites everywhere. Yeah, the Hyatt. Okay. Anyway, point being. I got to New York, and then we did our stream in the American Dream, which was fun. What a crazy mall that was! Like an insane experience and an exhausting day. I was dying after what killed me? Something killed me. Oh my god, it was the rides. The rides killed me. So we were going on these rides. The IRL was great, first of all. It was awesome. And then we kept doing these rides back to back. And then the Avatar ride, there was an Avatar ride that made me, like, I've never been close to vomiting in my life. And initially at the start of it, I was kind of playing it up a little bit. And then very quickly, it's like what they tell you about in the Bible. It's like, don't complain about something that you actually might have a problem for, because then it will happen. It felt like some kind of biblical retribution. Because it immediately started fucking feeling disgusting. The combination of the foods and rides. Yeah, I jinxed it. I did jinx it. You've never been close to vomiting in your life? Not from a ride, no, never been close. Like, so I was on it, and I was like, like I was actually very close to throwing up whilst I was on the ride, which I've never had before on a ride in my life. So I was like, oh my god. I turned into an owl. Dude, yeah. So that happened. But that was really good overall, though. We did the escape room. The escape room was so fun. We also did a bunch of other things, like the Activate. We did the aquarium. It was like a really good day. It was just like a really fun, packed day, and it was really good. Other than like nearly feeling like I was going to throw up, but I feel like Mouse likes to torture me a little bit, so it seemed like it was a successful day. Goal achieved. Follow me. The escape room was a highlight. Dude, I think I love escape rooms. I didn't realize this. The escape room was so fun. It was awesome. I love doing the escape room. I want to do another set of streams of Mouse where we do like just a whole day where I'm like, we just escape room. 5 escape rooms back to back. Let's run it. 8 hours of escape rooms non-stop. I'm sold on them. It was fun. Really fun. And then the next day, I flew to Puerto Rico, where I finally became Puerto Rican. That was pretty chill, though. That was a pretty uneventful flight. I realized that, like, so I had a plan to get to New York, and that was like me planning. But Rob, who's you all saw on the Puerto Rico streams, was doing all the other plannings. Like he booked the flights for me for Puerto Rico. Dude, it's so sick when you're not the one planning. It's awesome. I'm just like, what time I gotta arrive tomorrow? What are we doing? I have no idea. I just assumed you figured it out. I'm gonna show up. It's awesome. Because normally when I plan things, I'm like trying to go. I admittedly leave too much time for myself, like pretty much always with airports. Like, I know I could get to the airport an hour and a half before my flight, and it would probably be okay. But the voice in my head that's like, you know, look, it is nice to have that extra half hour, but you should probably get there at least 2 hours. So, but Rob is always he's like a 2-hour guy. I'm like 2.5. We got to the airport like 30 minutes before our, like, as in like when we got through security and everything, we were boarding in like 30 minutes. So I was like, oh my God, this is outrageous. 30 minutes before the flight to get through security. I could never. Uncan is showing. It's just, there's rarely a case in my mind where I'm like, yeah, I can miss this flight. I'm okay missing this. So we got the Puerto Rico, and that was chill. Yo, no way. 20 gifted. That's very kind. You have to do that. Did you stream after Puerto Rico stream? Awesome streams, by the way. I didn't stream after Puerto Rico, but I'll tell you what I got up to. Because most of the time I'm flying for work, and I can't afford to be late for stuff. Or I have a very small window in which I can be late. So I, try to always make sure that, I plan accordingly. But we had a full day before Puerto Rico, so I guess if anything happened, we still would have been able to figure out a way to probably get to Puerto Rico for the first stream. So got there, and then I was like texting Mouse. I was like, hey, what restaurant should I go eat today? And I got a great list from Mouse's family of like a bunch of different restaurants I could have gone to, and I called up like every single one on this list, because I had like kind of half a day full in Puerto Rico. I was like, let's do it. I'd love to go to eat at a great restaurant while I have time for myself to like chill, because I don't often get like a full evening off to like just relax. So I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. So I went through this list and I called every single one of them, and I guess it was like Father's Day, and I guess Father's Day is a big deal in America. It's not really that big of a deal in the UK. I feel like people don't make crazy plans. So I'm calling each one, they're all full. So after I finally get through the list of like 6 restaurants that were like the best, there was like, okay, there's one more. You try it. And so it's one that I had, which we ended up going to on stream, which is La Central in the T-Mobile district. So I went to the T-Mobile district in Puerto Rico, ate at that restaurant. It was great. And then we were streaming there like 3 days later. So I was like, okay, cool. Not that I minded. It was good, so I don't mind double dipping. So I went there and then chilled out and got ready for the next day, where we went to do our first day of streaming, which was a lot of fun. But oh my God, that day killed me. The combination of drinking alcohol combined with like severe heat and being outside and sweating like an ungodly amount absolutely fried my brain. Like, I wasn't even drunk at all. It wasn't like a drunk thing. I was so far gone from like just being too heat stroked. And I knew I had heat exhaustion or heat stroke or something. I don't know what the correct term is, because when I got back to my hotel at like 9 p.m., I like went in the pool, and then I came out of the pool and my body was still so warm. Like my skin felt like burned still, even though I wore a ton of sunscreen. Luckily I didn't get burnt, but you know when you feel like it was like deep, like the sun was deeply in your skin. So I was like insanely delirious that first day, which was, yeah. Did you get to take the bread with you? Dude, Danny, I destroyed the bread. I don't know how many calories are in that bread, Danny. I don't want to know. Danny gave me bread, and the day where I got heat stroke and I had the mofongo, I was so full, but I saw the bread in the corner of my room, and I went up to it, and I just started like... So I'm sitting there in the bed watching, like, I don't know what World Cup game it was, and I was just like slowly eating a whole loaf of bread, bite by bite, because I couldn't stop. So, and the whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, how the hell does anyone in Puerto Rico like stay thin? Like, all the food is so good, but so bad for you. Like, Just straight up like giant loaves of bread that are delicious. They don't. Yeah, I guess not. So the first day was really fun. It was a fun little walk around, and it was interesting meeting like the tour guide, who was really funny. You know, Manny, bless him, he was a lot older than me, so it was very funny. Like when he started talking about cockfighting, I was like, oh no, this is this is not going to go down well on stream. I was like, Manuel, because I you know, I was curious because where I was staying, I went out for a walk and there was a big arena that said cockfighting, and I was like, well, one of them is illegal and the other one I only hear about in my yaoi manga, so I have to imagine maybe it's the manga one. So I googled it, and then, you know, I was trying to research it, and apparently there was like a big culture of cockfighting in Puerto Rico that they, you know, had tried to like outlaw federally, but obviously it still kind of happens. And I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting, but obviously, you know, you're thinking like, yeah, you know, it's probably not the greatest thing. Then Manuel comes on the stream, and within like 5 minutes, he's like, yeah, you know, we do a lot of cockfighting. I was like, oh no, Manuel, no, don't. So you watched it? No, I didn't watch it. Yeah, legit in Puerto Rico, they're crazy. It's just one of those things where it's like, even if there's a tradition aspect of it, it's hard for me to be like, because I really want to be like, no, I get it, I understand, like it's what you do, but I'm also like, yeah, but you gotta like kind of torture those chickens. So but I didn't want to get into that with Manuel. You know what I mean? I don't want to get into like, hey man, maybe we shouldn't force the chickens to like torture them so they'll kill each other. You know? But you know, it's also like, dude, what is that gonna add on the stream? Anyway, the point being, it was like, it set the vibe. You eat chicken, right? Yeah, I do. I respect the cock, man. What can I say? But anyway, point being, IRL Pokemon. Yeah, I don't think eating chicken is comparable to to like having to like torture them to make them fight. But I understand what you're trying to get at. I just don't agree with it. But I'm not about to get into it and tell you why it's bad. I feel like if you want to do it, then I'm not going to change your mind. This guy. Anyway, point being. Connor's in a controversial topic. Anyway, I just found that really funny. Because when he brought it up instantly, I was like, this sets the vibe. And I don't mind, right? Because like Manuel's obviously a lot older, right? And it is what it is. You know, when you talk to older people, they're going to have different outlooks on life and traditions and whatnot. And I think ultimately, look, that's how life goes. I think every single person has that one guy in their family that is saying things that we probably all agree is all not okay to say now, or wants to do things you're like, I don't know about that, Grandpa. But you don't pick a fight with him every time. You're like, look, Grandma, Granddad's just vibing, you know. Let him chill. But what if your family is full of those? You know, it's kind of a tough sell. You just gotta nod. When he said about the piss buckets, yeah, but you also get fire stories like about the piss buckets. That's why I fucking like talking to people like Manuel and people of Manuel's age and all the generations. So fun because you just get you always get the best stories. You'll get some that'll make you go, huh? But then you'll also get some that like make you fucking burst out laughing. Like when he's talking about how, you know, they try and serenade the girl he'd love and then they would throw a piss out the window on them. And here I like in our age, I'm like worried about, you know, when I was like 20, I'm like, well, what if they don't swipe right on my Tinder? I mean, meanwhile, these guys back in their day are like, what if the piss is cold? Like what, you know? I don't know. I love it. I love it. It's just so fast. It's so fun, and I really adored Manuel, and he was such a fun addition to the stream, and he brought an energy that I really loved. So it was really fun having him on, and having him in the bar, like chatting with him, and it was really fun. And when he's taking us around the old fort was really interesting, and it was really earnest, and I really appreciated his insight, and he was really enjoyable to hear about. And I truly do believe that, like, you know, that you'll always hear the most fascinating and wonderful stories, especially about a culture or about a hometown, from you know, people who are a bit older, who've been around there for a while. And then also gut busting laughs. But you know, for me, it was really fun because I got to drink so many coffees, try so much good food, meet so many cool people. Like every stream sniper we had was really nice. Everyone was like, you know, nobody overstayed their welcome. Everyone was like, hello. You know, it was very quick. Everyone was just really excited for us to be there. And it was a really good, infectious atmosphere. Like, the vibe was great. Like, the vibe of everyone in Puerto Rico was wonderful. And I really enjoyed it. And then the first day as well, the food was fire, the mofongo. So it was a really good day. It was like a really solid first day. Yeah, hard not to enjoy it. Like, when people are passionate about sharing their culture, I love getting behind that. Obviously, you know, I'm Welsh, which is not known for many things, and I really love getting to talk about Welsh culture. So I really do appreciate whenever you get to go to an equally smaller country as well that is really passionate about its culture, especially one that's overshadowed by a colonizer. Yeah, I'm not saying, well, we were one of the OG colonies, but obviously time is very different. But the point being that, you know, you're part of a larger kind of country, and you kind of get swooped into that. You kind of, you know, you really have to try your hardest to keep your identity. So it was really fun to hear about all that. And yeah, Pix, I did see Pix's wonderful edit. It was very kind. And then the second day we went to Rondel Barralito, which was really good. Like, maybe the highlight of the trip. The rum distillery staff were like 10 out of 10. And even the staff you guys didn't get to see on camera, I got to speak to a bunch of them, was so wonderful and so, like, accommodating and so excited. Like, that was what I really feed off that energy. Like, everyone at the distillery was so excited for us to be there. It was awesome. It was awesome. So dude, it's a joke. When I was putting my suitcase on the scales at the airport, all you heard, like, was the bottles, like, jingling, and I was like, am I, like, breaking a law or something? Like, because the whole suitcase that I brought, because I intentionally packed my suitcase about, like, a third full, because I knew I was going to get a bunch of stuff from AX. I also would need to order a bunch of stuff that I can't get in Japan. So it was like, my whole suitcase was bottles of fucking coquito and rum. And luckily it made it all in one piece. So I gotta somehow get the alcohol back to Mouse. Half it's not even mine. So they were like, sir, do you have any alcohol in your case? Yes, I'm British. Of course I do. 15 models. So yeah, day 2 was that, and then we went to the mall, and that was really fun. And then day 3, we got to go to Torre Verde. That obstacle, oh my god, that obstacle course was so fun. It was really that, like, sort of fun thing. And then, dude, that rock climbing wall was scary. I have never done a rock climbing wall that tall. So when I had to let go to drop, I was like, oh no, that was very steep. That was impressive. I haven't done rock climbing in a while, so I felt like I could have done the harder one. But it was fun there. But I go up 4 times. I did. Magnus Midbar. Sound like that. Thank you. I appreciate you guys enjoyed that. And then we did the leg spreader. That was fun. The leg spreader. And the restaurant. And the kayaking was super fun. But I haven't actually been able to check how it looked for you guys on stream. But how was the kayaking? Did you guys enjoy? I was going through, like, the mangroves on stream and stuff. Like, because it looked insane when I was doing it. I've not been able to check it at all. I've literally been so busy. I've not been able to, like, look. It was good until it was pitch black. But did you see anything when the light was on? Like, did it look creepy? Yes. Okay, that's cool. It got super dark. Dude. Yeah, what's crazy is that when we were kayaking, like, it was obviously like when we were in the big lake area, lagoon, sorry, it was okay because, you know, the moon was reflecting so much on the water that you can kind of make things out in the night. But once we got into the mangroves, because the reflection stopped, it went pitch black. And so I'm just following the guide's light on the kayak. But it was like kind of something out of a horror game. Because I'm like going like this, and I'm trying to remember where the sides are and where the ceiling, like where the mangroves are above me. Because there's a bunch of points where you could easily have hit your paddle. So it was really, really creepy. And I was kind of impressed that they were taking so many people there. Because it feels like a really easy way to, like, I don't know, get like panic attack or whatever. And it wasn't a super easy kayak. It was about I think 4K or 3K round trip of kayaking, which, you know, is a fair amount to do if you're like inexperienced. But I guess people were in pairs, which helps a lot too. But it was really cool though. It was really fun. The woman complaining about the dirty water. Yeah, dude. I don't know how much it came across on stream. There was a woman next to us. I was like, lady, where she's getting into the kayak, and she's like, dude, she's having a fit. She's like maybe like late 50s, I want to say, or early 60s. And she goes, the water's warm, but it's disgusting. The water is filthy. And I was like, dude, what are you, you're in the fucking ocean. And I was like, dude, what the hell? What do you expect? Like, it's like the exit of a lagoon. It was very funny though. And it was the way that she was saying it. It was just very like, it was very fun energy. Karen, I don't know. I mean, look, she wasn't causing a fuss. She was just complaining about it. It was very funny. It's like, have you ever been in the ocean before? What the? So yeah, then we did that. That was a lot of fun. But for me, it was like the most fun part, obviously, was getting to, you know, hear Mouse's reactions to everything and hearing how excited Mouse was about everything. Mouse all the time was like, oh, this is this amazing thing. And, you know, Mouse obviously was like very worried every 5 minutes. Like, do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like it? So it was very wholesome. It was very, very, very cute. It was so cool seeing Mouse be able to talk to the tour guides too. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. It was really fun when Mouse got to speak Spanish. So that was probably like my favorite part. Was obviously like, you know, Mouse's reactions and seeing how excited Mouse was to share everything, or how every little thing Mouse would be like really excited about. It was really cute. The church was really cool too. Like, all of it was really fun. And the food was great. A lot of alcohol. Pina coladas were phenomenal. They make a goddamn good pina colada. Makes sense. Oh God. So that was fun. Are you going to watch any of the World Cup games? My favorite part was watching you speaking Spanish, giving up, and then wrapping up the convo with gracias. Hey, brother, I'm fluent, Pix. Okay? It was fun. It was fun to just, like, try and speak it. I don't know. It was fun that everyone, like, would humor me. Would humor my fucking ridiculous attempt at trying to speak Spanish, which I appreciated. You know, they didn't have to. I'd be like, da-da-da-da-da, muchas gracias. Sí. And they'd be like, do you want more food? I'd be like, muchas gracias. So yeah, it was really fun. Connor, I'm never giving up my phone. Thank you for signing it. Oh, thank you. That's very kind. Everyone was very, very, very sweet. I really appreciate that everyone was so kind. Like, everyone in Puerto Rico was absolutely delightful. And again, I very grateful to Mouse for wanting to show it to me. And, you know, I'm glad I was able to go, because it is like one of the furthest places away in the world from Japan. So I'm glad we finally got to go. It's very hard to get there. It is a crazy journey to get there from Japan. And then yeah, and then that was so much fun, and I will definitely have to do that again. I don't know when we'll do it, but we'll definitely do that again. Sorry, I heard LUDS speaking. And then, yeah, maybe it'd be fun to do some other different activities and go to other areas in Puerto Rico. The only sad part is that the signal wasn't that great outside of San Juan, which is fine. What's up? What's up? What's up? What are you doing? Hey, what's up? Come on over. Yeah, what's up? How you doing? I was just talking about Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico.
También.
What is that jacket? It's
También. It's from
like,
Yves Saint Laurent. Do you notice it?
Yeah, it looks like you look like Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil.
For Street Fighter? Smash.
So your team was logged in.
Oh, this is my fake Steam account.
600 hours on Street Fighter.
No, it's fake.
It's not fake.
Like it's AFK.
Oh,
This
you
is
were AFK. I had to close.
Yeah, I mean, I leave it on every single day.
How you been?
I've been good, bro. I've been fucking chilling.
You had a big Evo win?
Notice the jacket?
I did. Expensive jacket?
Huh? No, it was cheap.
How much?
$7,000.
What?
I don't know.
From
I don't
where?
know.
Yves
From
Saint
Yves Saint Laurent. I have
What is
30
that?
days to return it. You don't know Yves Saint Laurent?
No.
YSL?
Oh, yeah.
French brand?
Dude.
For the video, for the beating Tyler, I had like a whole, I was like prepping. So it was like, it would be like me doing the VO, but like in part of my day up.
Right.
So I had like an ice bath. We had like a lunch, and then I was gonna go buy an outfit to wear. And I walked into Yves Saint Laurent, and they were like, and I didn't want to change anything else about my outfit. I was wearing brown pants. So I was like, "Can I get this jacket?" And they're like, "Yes." So I have 30 days.
It, though, right?
Yeah, I'm wearing it for 29 days though.
No, you're gonna forget to return it.
I'm not taking it off at all.
You're gonna forget to return it.
I'm not gonna forget.
You are gonna forget.
I will say, bro, Connor doesn't forget. Connor hasn't.
Okay.
I'm out of touch. Connor's not out of touch.
Hey.
You tell him about the movie ticket?
No. Okay. So I originally was gonna stream earlier chat, but then Lud came and I was like, well, I haven't seen my boy in a while.
Mhm.
I love her. Who's forgotten about me? I wasn't even on your tier list of people who
Huh?
on your.
Bro,
Look,
you're third on the roster. Don't be mad. It's still
third
high.
on the roster. Third. I made you.
When you're here, you go to number one.
No,
what
that's
about it.
bullshit.
When
dude.
you're here.
Oh, I
Connor.
didn't forget about me when they
No,
got.
because Connor and I have the same issue.
Too far apart.
We're bad lovers when we're far apart.
Yeah. Well, no.
We're both like Pokemon trainers. And if you're not in the line of sight, then like you don't exist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if
no,
I'm
I
not in
get
your
it.
line of sight, you're fucking playing every Castlevania.
Well, yeah.
Jerking your shit, eating ice cream, eat home.
They were like, I saw people saying like, oh, he's like love with Super TF. I was like, oh, come on.
No,
we're reaching.
please.
We're reaching.
They're
now.
reaching.
They're reaching.
They're trying to hurt you. They're trying to
That's what I
hurt you.
thought. That's what
Those
I
are
thought.
Twitter gremlins trying to hurt you, and I reject that.
I know. I was getting.
Except when he wore the cosplay.
Hey, no.
Then he was number one.
No,
He
no,
looked-
no.
He looked good.
No.
He looked sexually good, attractive.
No. Yeah, so I'm not out of touch because I originally was going to watch a movie. I don't even get started on what the movie was.
Yeah, what's the movie, Connor? Is it Obsession or there's like deliverances to the new Spielberg film and then Backrooms? Maybe it was Backrooms?
I was going to watch 1981's Blowout starring John Travolta. 3:30 p.m. showing.
What?
I don't know. I just wanted to watch it, so I was going to go watch it anyway.
Oh, sorry, 5 Sheep Detectives.
There was
Jackass dropped
show-
today.
If
Scary movie.
Sheep Detective was in, I would have watched it. Anyway, so I was going to watch that, and you came back. I didn't know what time you were showing up.
Yes.
I was like, cancel my plans. My boy's here. So I called the movie theater up because I wanted a refund. So it was like $25. I was like,
He calls the movie theater for a refund. They're like, we need your credit card number. Doesn't have them. Calls him back a second time. And this isn't a bad thing, by the way. Good
It
thing
took like
to
1
get a
minute.
refund. I'm just saying, I'm out of touch.
you wouldn't do it.
I have $10 billion in my bank account.
No, you don't.
I call them and I say, buy 10 more tickets, and then I hang up. And I'm not showing up.
I mean, that's great. But I was like,
I
I don't particularly want to lose $25.
I call her and I go, guess where my jacket's from?
I'm going to return this jacket. She's like, so this is Wendy's.
Yeah, sir, please.
This, Bud gambled most of it away.
I gambled.
Did you?
Yeah,
Did you lose?
I lost everything. I lost everything.
How do you have any
I
money?
lost everything. I usually don't spend money.
Yes, you do.
Well, I make fuck tons.
That is such a lie.
No, I'm actually usually quite frugal.
Yeah.
I don't spend too much on like luxury items. Like I don't buy fancy cars. Fancy
When you
clothes,
went to
usually.
the World Cup game,
Yes.
how many tickets?
Well, that was free. I didn't even buy one.
What? Why was it free?
Tarek offered me a ticket.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wait, did you go to the Super?
That one I cashed in on.
How
But
much?
that one I flew all my friends in from New Hampshire, and I got an Airbnb. I got them all.
How much was that?
It was like a homie. That was probably like fucking 70K. By 70K. Yeah, that was expensive.
Dude.
But that was like, those are my boys since we were little ass kids. It's our team.
That's like a one-time life.
Yes,
right?
that's like a lifetime.
You're good.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna go watch World Cup game, right? You're paying.
Do you hear her calling? She's calling.
We're gonna watch
She's
World Cup
fucking
game.
calling. We could go. Dude.
No, wait,
I'm
what's
down now.
what? Who's playing in the LA?
I don't know. I've known nothing about where they play. I just know
Okay.
who's playing.
Chat will
Fucking
tell
Google
us.
it. Fucking
Chat,
Google.
who's
Fucking
playing?
Google
Okay,
it,
I'll
bro.
do-
Fucking Google it. Bro.
World...
Do you like the vertical monitor?
Yeah,
It's not
I
as
love
fucking cool as your vertical monitor.
Everyone thinks it's a green screen. Isn't it sick?
Yeah,
It's a cool idea, right?
It looks amazing on them. It looks amazing on the monitor. Oh my god, if we could watch Japan versus
If that was in
best
that would be so high.
or in LA.
Okay.
Click down. Click the fuck.
I would love to do the energy in Japan has been
The energy in the stadium was crazy.
yeah.
Hey, Jill.
Round of 32, 2A versus 2B. Hey, why can't they update this shit?
Well, that one's tomorrow. Well, let's check.
Wait, who's tomorrow?
World Cup. Spain versus Austria.
Actually, that could be a fun game.
Yeah,
12th, yeah. No, that's not. 20.
There's supposed to be one oh that's today. The
Oh,
match that
today?
just happened.
Wait, what's the other game?
So the next one's July 2nd. You can't go to that, bro. What time is it?
Spain versus Austria?
We could go, but you know what we'd have to do? That's
What?
the same day as Dodgers night, or as One Piece night at Dodger Stadium.
We run it back in.
That's what we'd have to go. We'd have to go from the Spain-Austria
We
game.
run it back. Wait, what am I doing that day?
We could do both, but we'd have to
Wait, I'm gonna have no, I have AX thing.
on the 2nd. What?
The Dodgers night? Dodgers night? Wait.
One Piece night.
That's cooler.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's cooler.
Well, you make money going to One Piece night.
Are we gonna spend the whole game trying to buy One Piece?
Oh, dude, I might just show up with like fucking $100 bills.
It would probably work.
Do you know the price of the one from last year's game?
Yeah, I got graded. PSA 10.
Yeah. In work, right?
3K. More? How much is it worth now?
A PSA 10 One Piece trading card from the Luffy Dodgers night is like the One Piece Dodgers night. It's like 5K.
What?
PSA 10, yes. Yeah, 4.5 last sale. Yeah.
Day. 5?
Yeah, and like that's like like you can get a pretty consistent 5K.
Wow.
Ungraded, it's like 2K, and they gave that shit out free. Now this card's worse,
Oh, yeah, okay.
cause it's not. I think it's a Dawn card.
Oh, it's not. This is like an OP card, I think. This is a Don card.
It's a leader card.
Oh.
But no, a Dawn card is like energy. And,
Okay.
And,
So we should just. Well, I actually want to get two because I have a friend who's really into One Piece, and I want to get one for him. So I gotta
you gotta
find
get
someone.
$100 bills.
I gotta get $100 bills and just go up to some random people. Hey, can I have your One Piece card?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I lost my hat last year. I lost my fucking
Oh,
straw
I have
hat.
two. I have two.
Oh,
If you want one.
I mean, yeah, sure.
I got one.
I feel bad taking yours.
I literally have two.
Okay. and
I got one because I did that Mr. Beast thing where he remade my room,
Oh, and he
and
got
they
one.
bought it, and I just stole it from the Mr. Beast studio or whatever.
They put the exact hat.
Yeah, they just bought the hat. Yeah.
That feels extremely.
Their art department's crazy. Their art department did their own painting of the painting my mom painted me as a kid. That's in the back of my stream room.
That's too much money.
Oh, I gotta bring to your thing.
You got what?
He's got money.
All right. He's losing shit every time. I do lose shit a lot. It's a bad habit. I easily lose things. I lose things very easily. Bye, Lud. I don't know. Yeah, he just left. I don't know if he's coming back. No confirmation about RV trip. Look, we're doing an RV trip. I've told Lud roughly around when it's happening. I've told him to make himself available. But Lud time's Lud time. Sometimes he shows up, sometimes he doesn't. But it's happening, chat. I'll let you know. It's definitely happening. I promised you, when it didn't happen last year, that it's happening this year. So we're doing it. So he needs to show up. I'll force him. Dude, it would be so fun to watch a World Cup game, though, to be honest with you. RV Yowie trip. You've been super busy here with so many activities. I have. I mean, so, you know, obviously, like last year, like moving was a fucking huge pain in the ass. So that took up a lot of the last part of my year last year. And I don't have it this year. So, yeah. Anyway, Puerto Rico. We finished up Puerto Rico. It was amazing. Generally a wonderful once in a lifetime experience for me. And, you know, it was really fun because it's very obvious a lot of British people don't go there, because every time anyone spoke to me off stream, they were like, wow, you're British? Wow. I was like, yeah, what's up? It was very nice. Everyone was very kind about me being British and gross. So it was very nice. Are you going to play Fear and Hunger 2 Termina? Is the update out? Question mark? It's not out yet, is it? I feel like I would have heard about it. Sorry for getting sidetracked. No, for fuck's sake. Don't think so. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know when the update's coming out. So I will be doing a very large amount of streams when that happens. Anyway, as I was saying, Puerto Rico was amazing. Absolutely wonderful time in stream. And then we flew, dude, it was a journey. We flew to San Antonio, Texas, because we went to the Immunodeficiency Foundation's conference, which they do every 2 years. So that was a journey, because we had to fly from Puerto Rico to like Miami to San Antonio. And it was just like a long day when you do two flights that are like 3 hours plus each. So it just took a while. But then we got to go to the San Antonio. My first time in San Antonio. It was very beautiful, very nice. And then we got to go to the Immunodeficiency Foundation conference, which is a conference that they do every 2 years, where basically they have a bunch of like specialists who are very knowledgeable in either like immunodeficiency or patient care, and then they bring a lot of patients who have immunodeficiencies. You know, there's over like 550. They bring them all out to the conference, and then they get to meet other patients. You know, for a lot of these people, this is the first time they get to meet anyone else with primary immunodeficiency. But also they get to get some FaceTime with like, you know, really some of the doctors that are like top in the field of immunology. So it's really cool. But also for me, it was really good because I finally got to meet all of the staff from the Immunodeficiency Foundation. So that was really, really cool as well. Did you get to meet Mouse? Look, people love asking me if I did. If I met Mouse, you guys would know about it, all right? Because we'd both be talking about it. So I appreciate that everyone's very excited for us to meet, but obviously there are a lot of health concerns. So obviously, you know, the moment it can be done, it'll be done. Anyway, we went to. I'll just talk about the conference, you know, because are we the biggest donors for the IDF? I haven't looked at like, because when I did a very long time ago, when we started raising money for the Immunodeficiency Foundation, I did have someone look into like all the publicly available documents that were available for the charity, because I wanted to make sure that if I'm telling you guys to donate, that I, you know, had done my due diligence and that I knew that the charity was trustworthy and reputable and that they were spending the money in the right place. Because I don't want to ask you guys to donate a bunch of money and that it goes to a place that doesn't really utilize it in a way or doesn't help people who I want to help. I forgot why I said that. Oh, the donator. That's right. But we are, you know, this community, Us Plus Mouse, is, I think, by far, I think is the biggest donator. I haven't checked though, but it's at least one of them. Like, we're a very significant amount of the money that they raise every year, and a very big reason of why they're able to do as much as they can. So, you know, I really want to make sure that, you know, a big reason why I wanted to go to the conference, that I wanted to see, you know, hey, what is, you know, where's the money going? You know, and get to talk to everyone who's getting affected by this money. Because I'm really passionate about this, and I want to make sure that, you know, if there's something that I think could be, you know, even, you know, done a little bit better, or if there's any way I can help even more as well, I want to do so, because you know, it's a cause that I really believe in, and I didn't intend to get as roped in as I am, but I have found myself pretty intertwined. So yeah, it was really fun. So I got to have a lot of, so I basically spent the whole day, because I only had one full day there. I spent the whole day just talking to doctors, talking to patients, talking to staff, because I just wanted to ask everyone like a bunch of questions about how it works, how does the charity like help, how invaluable are the charity's resources, what is the charity's plans for like continuing, like growing and helping as many people as possible, you know, because I don't want it to just help a small group of people. I want it to help as many people as possible. And I want to ideally help as much as I can with helping out in any capacity in terms of helping people with immune deficiency, especially because, you know, obviously mouse has inspired me massively, so that's why I got into it. So yeah, I got to talk to a lot, and you know, for me, what was most interesting was obviously meeting like the patients, who it was really awesome hearing them, because, you know, I would just ask them, because, you know, obviously I would just be like, hey, I'm not like immune deficient. And one thing that is interesting is that when I had this vision of like a conference for people who, you know, have immune deficiencies, you know, I thought it was going to be like everyone was like really masked up. There's like a ton of social distancing and stuff like that. But when I got there, I was kind of surprised. I was like, oh, this is like, and a lot of the patients said this. It wasn't like that at all. It was like just a bunch of people hanging out, getting to talk. And for a lot of the people that were there, this is like the one time of the year where they'll take that risk of either flying, or they will go to a place surrounded by other people. And I like asked them, I was like, hey, like, you know, well, I asked some patients, I was like, oh, is there a reason why you're not wearing a mask? They were like, well, look, like, for me, you know, I get sick a lot, but for me, what I really need is to like be around my people. Is what I would hear that a lot, and that was really interesting, because I just presumed that you would always take like the most precautions, but obviously when you've been sick for a while and you're used to cautioning, there's probably like a time where you're like, fuck it, I just want to feel like a fucking goddamn person to hang out with people. So that was really, really cool and really like impactful. And it was wonderful to see that a lot of the money, you know, I got to meet a lot of families who, like, there was a lot of families and a lot of kids that had immune deficiencies, and they were able to go to the conference to meet other people who were sick. But there was also like really like helpful talks. It wasn't just like a, you know, meet and greet. It was like there's a lot of ways that the patients could find out some really valuable information from doctors about, you know, things that you'd like to better advocate for yourself. There was like workshops on telling you like, hey, if you're planning to move at some point, here's like a really helpful 1 hour like class and talk about how to go through it. So it was like really cool. It was really awesome getting to see, you know, a lot of the impact that you know, you guys have directly made. Like they told me that most of the people who were at that conference, or like a good chunk of them, around half or less than half, were there directly because of the support that we'd raised. That was like directly from the chat. So it was cool to see that. It was cool to see. And obviously, you know, I asked as well, I wanted to know more about how, like, that's, you know, I that's fantastic. And I'm glad we're making a direct impact on a lot of people's lives. But I also want to make sure that we're also reaching people who can't be there. Because obviously, you know, one thing I told them is that, like, I know that it's an American charity, but I have a global audience, and I want to make sure that, you know, there's a lot being done for just advancing like research into the disease. And it was wonderful because I got to talk to a doctor who was like one of the top immunologists in the States. And they were like, yeah, the resources and funding that they get from Immunodeficiency Foundation. It's like really important because they're constantly collaborating with other countries. And the thing that I found really like comforting, I was like, okay, thank God, is that oftentimes other countries will just take the research from the American charity or the American doctors and just like translate it, because they just didn't even have remotely the resources to begin researching into this field, because it's very, very like specific. So really cool stuff, and really, really glad that I went, and it was very fulfilling and very happy for me, because it was like, okay, I'm glad that like we, not that I was worried or anything, but I knew that it was the money was going in the right places. But it's really cool to see the impact, meeting the people who are impacted by it, talking to the doctors who get to work on it and fighting very hard. And dude, these doctors are so fucking awesome. And I got to speak to I forgot her name. Oh, I'm so bad. There was a nurse who'd been working for the Immunodeficiency Foundation. She'd been a nurse for 40 years. Both her kids had PI, and then she had PI, and then cancer as well. And then she's also volunteering and helping, like superhero shit. Like, and talking to her made me like, oh my, I was like nearly tearing up, dude. She was, she's thanking me, and I'm like, dude, I just cycled on a bike. Like, what you're doing is like, that's like the stuff that matters. Like people, it's like when you meet people who like are so selfless like that, where it's like, it's not about me at all. It's about everyone else. And then on top of that, she's like working with the charity and helping them out. It's like, that's like superhero shit. Like those are the people that like, having those people in your community are like the pillars. You know what I mean? And so it was really, 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 really great to meet these people, to assure them, hey, look, I'm going to keep doing what I can. I'm going to keep trying to raise money for the cause, because I really, really, really appreciate what you guys are doing. Yeah, and just superhero shit. And all the doctors were awesome too. And, at some point, Chad, I would love to get more of them involved in some of the content and allow some of them to talk to you guys, because it would be cool if you'd hear more of the stuff and how it affects patients and the people that they care for. So yeah, that was really cool. So it was really, really fucking awesome going to the conference, and that was basically what it was. It wasn't like anything for content for me. It was purely just like, I want to learn more, and I want to help more with the charity, and I want to make sure that I can fully understand where the money's going, so that I can better educate myself, so I can better educate you guys, and that we can get it all going. And for that, I think it was invaluable. And so I'm really glad I went, and I'm glad I made time for it. So that's your like little charity update. So just so you know, it's not just like I ask you guys to donate to the cyclothons and the auctions, and I like forget about it. Like, I am actively always trying my best to like help with the charity stuff and keep it going forward, even behind the scenes when I'm not talking about it. So it's a lot. I juggle a lot of things. So I know that like I always say like I'm working all the time because I'm doing so much streaming stuff and whatnot. But even outside of that, I'm working on a lot of things and doing a lot of stuff that you guys don't get to see. So I do appreciate that. Even if I don't stream too much, I'm always doing something, and I'm always trying my best. Mouse showed us a pic of her crashing your interview. Yeah, I did a little interview, which is fun, and Mouse crashed it, which is very sweet. Oh, let's play this playlist. How's this playlist? I found this guy who makes these amazing music playlists. I don't know if you guys like them. I emailed him and I asked him, like, hey, can I use your playlist on stream? And then I just he said, yeah, it's cool. Just link people in the VODs. So I need to do that in the VODs. So if you're watching in the VODs right now, the links are in the description if you like the playlist. Cutie said your poop smells like cat poop. What? What the fuck? What does that mean? I eat cat food, bro. Dude, I had like the worst bowel movement. Sorry to make you guys, disgust you guys, but like the past 3 days, it had been like the worst kind of toilets where it was like every time I needed to go, it was like every 2 hours, and I would have a tiny little number 2. And it was every single time I had to go. You know what I mean? Like those like weird ones where you're like, God damn it. The worst ones. Cease, bro. I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know. And bidetless. Finally, I'm in the sanctity of a bidet home now. It's so ridiculous, by the way, that I'm talking about this right after talking about like 30 minutes about why the charity is important and how like I was like being like super serious in that day, and then I started talking about this shit. Literally shit. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. But that's why you come here, right, chat? Inspirational straight to pooping stories. Okay, I'm done with pooping. That's Cutie's fault for bringing it up. And then we did the Pokemon Invitational yesterday where I didn't do too well. I'm really annoyed because I felt like I should have got through. I should have won my first game. I hella fumbled. Which, classic Connor, choking a game that he easily should have won. That shit pissed me off. I should have won that game. Oh, bro. Bro, the belly drum was great. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was insane greed. There was a lot of misplays, let's be honest. Okay? Let's be honest. There was a lot. Let me show you my team. So I'll talk about the Pokemon a little bit because I think I might genuinely be addicted now. Like, I've installed it on my phone and I'm having a lot of fun playing it. Because actually, I won't lie. That was one of the most fun competitive things I've ever played. Like, the mind games were so fun. I really, really enjoyed it. So I'm probably going to play a little bit offline, and we'll see if I end up doing any content with it or not. You were so locked in. Dude, it was really, really fun. It was really, really fun. Let me show you. Let me show you my... You should. I mean, I want to do more VGC content. I should figure out how to incorporate it. And I'm going to play offline in the meantime. But it was really, really fun, honestly. And I want to tell you why. I'll show you my team list first. I want to tell you why I had a lot of fun. Why I really enjoyed it, because it felt like at times it was a math problem of like, okay, if X happens, Y needs to happen. But like there was so much more to it. And there's so much, like, I love games that give you the ability to read. Like, you have to guess what the opponent's going to do. And I love that so much. It's different to chess, because chess, there is an aspect of that. But, you know, there's so many moments where you're like, I'm going to predict they're going to protect. And I love that. So I'm really enjoying it. So I installed Champions, bought all the battle passes, and I'm going to play offline a bunch. So the only thing I will say about Pokemon that I do not like, and I'm not really interested in, so maybe this will limit how much I get into it. I do not care for damage calcs. The damage calcs fucking blow. I think damage calcing and like having to learn all that seems hella boring. So that's the only aspect of it that I don't like too much. But it was really valuable when we were playing, right? Because one thing that Coach Yuki would tell me, he'd be like, hey, if you Aquajet plus Population Bomb with Azumarill Mousehold, it will kill Flotala or whatever, right? Which was really interesting to know that it would do that. So that was like pretty good. But here was the team. So I didn't actually have too much time to play, obviously, because we were traveling Puerto Rico, which did suck because I would have loved to have been able to play more. Because I actually really, really enjoyed when I was playing Showdown. Problem was that I obviously didn't have time. And then doubly problem was that everyone in the tournament was taking it very seriously. And so I really tried my best to try my best. So we built this team. And my one request was that I wanted a monkey and I wanted a mouse, if possible. So, and Coach picked it up. And luckily, it was competitively viable. So we had the mouse and ape combo, which is my personal favorite combo, which I really didn't get to play, because all the other teams had really good answers into it. But we game one, we went into Miyang, which was pretty rough because, well, it wasn't rough. I mean, game one was pretty, I mean, to guys who were watching it, it was like, holy fuck, I got so unlucky. I feel like in so many of my games, I got the literal worst outcome, which is fine because that's the game and you have to plan around that. Fucking bollocks of the absolute bullshit of the double flinch that happened on my Azumarill. And then I went into the belly drum and it worked, luckily. A little greedy. Yeah, I think my issue is that when in the games, oftentimes if I was at a disadvantage, I would start just going maximum greed, trying to get a massive momentum swing, when it would have been better to probably play safe and wait for them to make a mistake, because everyone was making mistakes. But 3 flinches was absolutely diabolical, and I won that game. And the second game, maybe I should show it, because the second game I nearly crashed out because I made a mistake, which fucking pissed me off. And the only reason I made this mistake is that I ran out of time, because I'd literally gone through it with coach about what to do in the situation, because I'd played against this in on Pokemon Showdown, where I got encored. Fucking encore, bro. Fucking encore. Piece of shit encore. Let me show you. Let's make a new... Wait, let's copy all this on scene this. Okay, and then let's make another window. Let's not do... And it was really kind of unfortunate that... and there's a lot of things I could have done, so I want to walk you guys through it, just because I actually really, really fucking enjoyed the mind games of all this. It was actually super fun. I really loved it. Even when I was losing, I was having a great time. So, how should I do this? Wait, you know what I should do? This is way better if I just... Let me just hold on, chat. Just bear with me for a second. Okay. Okay, let's make this small. Okay. So, there was this point in... Sure, we'll just do this. Whatever. Miyoung's Ditto. Dude, Miyoung's Ditto was crazy. And it was causing me so many issues because of the fucking Ditto. Dude, this was the game 1 when we somehow managed to claw it back from actually having the worst luck known to man. Because we played fucking brilliantly after that. Not to toot my own horn. Game 2, I made an absolutely crucial mistake. It was an absolutely biblical crucial mistake. Which was it at this point? I think it was at this point. Yeah, I had belly drum was up. And then I'd subbed in the right shoe. And so what I was supposed to do was fake out the Whimsicott. And I literally walked through coach because I had to fake out the Whimsicott so that it couldn't encore my Azumarill, right? And I'm a dumbass, and I ran out of time, and I actually faked out the fucking Floatzel, right? So now I completely fucked myself because then I get belly drummed. And now not only do I lose a complete momentum, like it completely fucked it up. And it would have been an instant win because I would have... What was meant to happen was I meant to fake out Whimsicott, Aqua Jet, and then now there's no worries about Encore. Floats or whatever it's called. Float, whatever it's called, sorry. Doesn't Whimsicott have priority? No, because... Fake out, my Raichu with fake out is faster than this. So I should have fucking GG'd, no re, but I didn't do it and it fumbled. So I completely lost track, nearly clawed it back with the Sinistcha going crazy, but wasn't able to. Then game 3, I should have brought out Skarmory. It was a complete fumble on my part. I didn't do it. Mainly because I really thought that Miyang would change it up. Even though she won, I thought she would change because I made a mistake. But then I spoke to her afterwards. She didn't even realize I made a mistake. so she thought, oh, I had the winning strategy. When it was like, I outplayed myself. But then I completely fucked up again. I just wasn't able to... I just played horribly. Everything went wrong. And I should have won it, and I didn't. And then game 2, Connor just outplayed me. He giga outplayed me. The strategy was that nothing I had could work except for Skarmory, and I think Mouse was the... Let me check. Yeah, it was Skarmory Mouse.
Let's see what happens here. Is the fake out into the Sylveon from the...
Yeah, and there was a crucial move where it all went wrong for me, and I'll explain what happened. So So the only way I can win is if I eventually get rid of this Raichu, because it fucks everything I have. So I needed to get rid of it, but the only way I could was if my Raichu was alive. So I wanted to do as many shenanigans as I could to keep him in the game. And I thought that what Connor would do was keep focus blasting my Raichu. So I went for a 500 IQ play, and let's see if it worked out for me. So I went for the second sword dance. Oh, no, that's the first sword dance, sorry. Because we had calculated that it would take 3 sword dances for me to wipe every single one of them, 1-hit KO with Brave Bird, which is what we were going for. Oh, and this was accounting for the Intimidate. Sorry for getting into the technical terms. So this lowers my attack, but we'd still worked out that if I had 1 sword dance and half a sword dance, it would still be enough. Anyway, so I go for the Protect to stall for more time, because he's going to have to try and hit the Raichu again, which I believe he does go for it. Oh, no, he didn't go for it. Okay. So I get another sword dance off. Wonderful. I'm fully set up now. Exactly where I want to be. Now, here's the crucial play. I ideally want my Raichu alive, but I could actually just probably kill his Raichu. And I figured that he knew that, but he just did Protect, right? Yeah, he protected. So I thought, okay, maybe he's going to try and focus blast my Raichu again. I'll swap into something else so that I can bring my Raichu out again, making his Raichu useless. Because the more that this Raichu was on the field while I had a Raichu, his Raichu was fucking useless and couldn't do anything against my Skarmory because I had Lightning Rod. So I was like, this is Giga Brain. I'm going to swap into Mouse to buy more time to get my Raichu out again and get another fake out. It's going to be genius. Problem is, he fucking predicted I was going to do that. So he fakes out and then goes for Zap Cannon and hits my fucking Skarmory. So I immediately like lost on the spot because without Skarmory, it's all over. So it was it was an absolutely outplay on Connor's part. He completely read me. And I think what gave it away was me doing Protect the turn prior. I think if I didn't do a Protect, it would have signaled that I'm not trying to like protect my Raichu as much. So yeah, it was really good. I mean, Connor just outplayed me, like straight up. So I lost that one. And then game 2 was just like, I tried another strategy. It just didn't work out for me, unfortunately. But okay, but actually, wait, I nearly won this, right? Because it all kind of came back because Population Bomb caught him off guard. And I had the Sinistcha that missed the fucking Matcha Gotcha on him with an 80% chance to hit, and it missed. So I nearly won the game, even though... Because I realized that this Pokemon changed the Dark type, so I knew I could kill. So it was like, yeah, I was actually so close to winning this game, even though I'd lost my strat. And then game 2, I was like, I'm bringing out the fucking air. I'm bringing out the ape. I'm bringing out the goddamn ape. He's not gonna fucking see it. It turned out it just like I misplayed again entirely. I just misplayed massively. Because I tried to predict that he would swap out Sylveon. Because I really wanted a Momentum Swift, and I was panicking because I felt like my ape wasn't strong enough. So I misplayed massively, and I should have just fucking hit him.
I think the question here is, what is Sylveon going to do here? Because Hyper Voice is the default option, but if it's Hyper Beam, whole game could change. So here's Fake Out into the Sylveon here.
Yeah.
Nice play to prevent it from going.
So I faked out, Focus Blast. Sure. Sure. He wants the Raichu gone, obviously. And the crit, oh my god, bro. I got so unlucky with everything. Drain Punch, beautiful. Okay, Incineroar. So Incineroar comes out, raises my attack, and I'm like, great. I'm now at like 2 buffed attack. It was crazy. Hyper Voice came out, so I was low.
What if Sinistcha comes in here? But we haven't seen CDawg's last Pokemon here. It could be something else. Raichu switching. We're about to find out. I think it should be the Sinistcha. It is Sinistcha here, so Annihilate.
Yeah, Sinistcha came out. Cool.
The damage it just took. Going back to 48%. Let's see, is Annihilate protecting here, or is it going on the offense? Another protect here, allowing for another turn of leftovers recovery.
So I protect, because I wanted to see what he was going to do. He went for quick attack. Right, throat chop. Sorry, chat, I'm just yapping. Yeah, they did a lot of fucking damage. I did not expect that damage. Okay, so now what I thought he might do was that I thought he knew I would one-shot this and then Rage Powder. because then I would swap into Raichu with another fake out. So I thought like, oh, okay, he knows I felt like I was in a winning position because the moment anything else came out, like Raichu, I had Drain Punch, or like my Drain Punch is like crazy strong. So I thought he would swap this out because Connor was swapping so much. So I went for the Drain Punch thinking he'd swap out. He did not swap out. He did not swap out. It turned out. So I ended up not killing the Sylveon and also not healing enough to tank the hit that was coming. So it was a bad read on my part, and I should have just killed it with the Ghost Fist. And then that way I only would have had to worry about this guy. Am I Sinistra? You know, I would have died anyway, but whatever. I at least would have been in a way better position. So it was, again, another bad read on my part. But, you know, ultimately I had a lot of fun. So that's what mattered, and I had a great time. And then game 3, we finally got a little lucky. The flaw in game 3 was that we won it, but we actually had, like, a team that shouldn't have won. Like, our team, pretty much when we were talking to Coach, he was like, dude, I'm going to be real with you. This is going to be rough. There was like, this is rough. I was like, okay. So I was like, I'm going to have to, I really wanted, what I told Coach was like, game 1, I'll play it the way you want me to play it. Like, I'll play it by the book and the directions you give me. But after that, I want to try just whatever the fuck I'm feeling, because I think that, like, I don't like that I'm following these lines and it's not working. So we Jarvis got hella unlucky. We go in, I start with my fucking combo, my boys, Mouse and the Ape. Problem is that this Delphox literally counters like everything on my team. Literally, I have nothing good into it except for like the Ape charged up or Raichu is okay, but this Delphox is faster than my Raichu, which means that I'm in trouble. So I'm pretty much cooked. Wait, why am I so zoomed in here? I didn't realize. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, chat. Oh my god, I've been zoomed out the whole time. I'm so sorry. I'm actually trolling. Oh my god, chat. Let me get rid of you. So we go into this game, and I know he's gonna redirect me. That's fine. I don't mind that because it's a dark type. Sure, whatever. Redirect it. I'll get 20% damage down. Cool. And then I'm gonna bulk up because the only damage move that he has on my Ape is Psyshock, and that's a physical attack, so I'll bulk up. Anyway, he doesn't do that. He does Nasty Plot. So I'm trying to buff up my guy, and I think the problem is that I panic and I just play badly. And so we end up losing the game, the first game. It doesn't go well. I basically, also the other problem with my team, I cannot deal with the Sinistra. I have no way of dealing with him because my Ape has to power up, and they're just not going to hit my Ape until they can one-shot it. So then game 1, I think we lose pretty badly. It was a pretty decisive win for Jarvis, to be fair. So I was like, fuck it, I'm bringing out a Azumarill. I'm going to just fucking try and cook. I'm going to try and cook as hard as I can. Turns out cooking is hard. And he brings out the exact same matchup because he's got a winning matchup. Nothing I can do can really answer this. I'm fucked. So in my head, I thought the only thing I can do is pray for paralysis or rely on them being slower. Like, that's the only thing I can do. I literally don't have a team outside of that. So I was like, fuck it, I'm cooked. Let's go for it. So he brings this shit out. Do I predict the Zap Cannon? I do predict the Zap Cannon. So I did some great reads. Like, I knew he would protect here, like turn 1, because I know he'd want me to paralyze it. So it was luck, a lot of luck, but also luck enabled by some pretty good starting reads in the first couple of rounds. I'm gonna put the chat on the other one. And because Zap Cannon is guaranteed to do paralysis when I'm Mega Pikachu. And then it's like, what, 20% chance to paralyze? So, like, it's, like, not unreasonable that after, like, 3 turns, he would hit a paralysis, you know? Like, that's at that point, if you're, like, adding math, it's, like, 60%, right? So it's, when he's like, oh, it's so unlucky. I'm like, well, I mean, if you've been paralyzed for 3 turns, I don't think it's, like, out of the realm of reasonable, like, possibility. You know what I mean? 12%? I thought it was 20. Why can't you say the names right? Because I'm fucking British.
Okay, yeah, I think
So I knew I was going to paralyze, which also is at least good because they're slower now. 1 and 8, 1 and 8. Okay, 1 and 8, sorry.
okay, wow.
And I was like, you know what? Fuck doing belly drum. I'll just try and kill this thing because I think he's going to try and kill the Azumarill. But I should have predicted that he was probably going to either protect or set up or something. I should have known I basically had a free setup here. I should have known that he would match a gotcha as well, the Azumarill. So again, it was like a bad read on my part. And like it kind of set me up for a bad start. But luckily I got double paralysis down, which then just led to me getting these really important paralysis. But then every single time, my fucking Azumarill got burnt. It was so fucking unlucky. Every single time. The fucking Matcha Gotcha hits me. First one, I get fucking burned. And right off rip. Every single time I got burned. Every fucking time. On the one guy that's a physical attacker. So I was like, this is bullshit. And this fucking, I don't know what this fucking Pokemon's called. Fucking Delphox bullshit. Fucking spamming Heatwave. Heatwave fucking merchant. Killing my ass. Anyway, we get the fucking boys out. We get the fucking combo out. And now I'm like, okay, I can at least get some shit set up here. Because I got my Sinistcha in the back. I'm going to just keep healing my boy up. Goes for the bulk up, the Carmine, which is hella greedy. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Because that doesn't raise his defense at all. So this is like awesome for me.
Going for a nasty plot when at below half HP and paralyzed.
Nasty plot, sorry. All the names are wrong, by the way. My bad. Oh, but then I had this horrible read. Oh my god. It's like reliving my fucking torture. The horrible fucking read of that. But to be fair, I knew he was going to Rage Powder, so I knew the Population Bomb wouldn't hit. So I didn't even bother. But I should have gone for a... You know. But whatever. Kill this fucking guy. Get him out of here. He fucking sucks. So this fucker comes out. This fucker sucks too. This guy sucks fucking massive dick.
Yes, there's fake out active, but it's not going to affect the Annihilate. I think he
allowed this to happen more than it needed to. And luckily I got a huge fucking paralysis and then he swapped it out. No, he swapped it out prior, right? I don't know why Jarvis kept doing this. He kept swapping into Incineroar, which kept buffing my boy, which I thought was like really odd. Which is like, oh, that's great. Now my Drain Punch hits like way harder. The close combat is brutal on the mouse. But it's like not the end of the world. Anyway, we get to one shot his boys. I wasn't worried too much about this guy. Fucking one clap him. Boom, done. Azumarill, not very helpful. But what I wanted Azumarill to do was to break the focus sash. That was what I was hoping Azumarill would do. I don't need it to kill. I just need, because I know that this thing can't kill my ape. Only this fucking fox can kill my ape. And unfortunately, it's faster than me. But it lost all of its special bonus attack because it swapped out. So I was pretty confident that it couldn't one-shot me. Especially because I had bulk up. So there's no way Psyshock would kill me. But definitely... it could. But so I knew that I needed to hit it, so I just hit it. Anyway, I broke the focus sash, killed the fucking fox, and my ape carried me home. Oh wait, no, I knew this thing could hurt me more, sorry. So I got rid of this thing. I was like, get rid of this fucking thing. Because this thing had a dark attack, right? I think that was the right play. Was that the right play, chat? I don't know. I knew Psyshock wouldn't kill me, though. Because I knew he wasn't buffed up enough to kill me. And I knew that even if he protects, it doesn't matter, I'm going to kill him. Because it's paralyzed, I'm faster than it. So I think it was some pretty good plays overall. Like, I think it was like, if you crit, it dies. Yeah, but that's like, if that's fucking Pokemon, bro. If anything crits you, you fucking die. The game decided to add this really fucking... I mean, it's cool. I love crits. Crits are fucking fun. When you get a crit, godlike. When they get a crit, not so fun. So we won that round. I was like, oh shit, I won? Okay. Fuck it. Let's fucking go. I'm feeling good about myself. Let's open up with the same one. But then I ran into the problem of, fuck, I don't know how to deal with this Sinistcha still. Like, it's still a fucking problem. I don't know how to kill this thing. Nothing on my team can one-hit KO this, except for the Skarmory. But the Skarmory is absolutely dog shit into the rest of his team. And I need this Raichu. Because the Raichu has so much utility that I need. And coach was like, don't even bother thinking about using Skarmory in this one because there's too many answers to it. So I was like, okay. But Skarmory, if I had mega read this turn and brought out Skarmory, it would have been giga huge because I would have been in such a good position. But obviously, that's like such elite level confidence that I didn't have. So if I had like confidence, I could have, I could have gone for a crazy Skarmory play, which he rightfully read I wouldn't change. I never thought he would bring out this fucking umbilical cord thing. I don't know what it is. And this was a problem. Because this thing AoE is crazy. But I was like, Zap Cannon's got to come out. I'm going to become a Zap Cannon merchant. Let's fucking go crazy. Let's go fucking ballistic on this thing. So, and then he does Calm Mind, and I was like, fuck. Because I didn't belly drum. The one time I didn't greed. So I like hella fumbled. By the way, you could have played rough with Floatzel Fairy Aura more. Oh, I didn't know. I see. This is the problem as well. I don't know enough about Pokemon. I don't know what Fairy Aura does. I don't know what, like, I only knew some things that I knew. So I don't know, like, I don't know everything. Like, I unfortunately, like there was a lot of cool plays I could have done. Like in the game, like later in this game, I could have used the burned Azumarill to Aqua Jet my ape to give it stacks, stuff like that, right? And I didn't know that. So I would never think of doing that. So my Raichu gets, I swap out my Raichu because I'm like, I need my Raichu for later, like desperately. And then I Aqua Jet, which was so dumb because Play Rough would have saved me. Or it would have helped me out a lot. So very dumb from me. Dazzling Gleam fucks me up. And now I'm just in fucking trouble because now I'm like, for fuck's sake, what am I going to do now? Like, I'm so fucked. How the fuck do I come back from this? And to be honest, this situation is cooked. I don't even know how the fuck I turned this around. Luckily, finally, luck was on my side for a game, and Paralysis came in big. Paralysis came in big. And I was about to be 0-3. So the fake out happened, whatever. I was like, I need to kill this thing. But luckily, he got paralyzed. So it bailed me out. Yeah, I did not expect the Protect. I thought he knew he would one-shot. So I was like, I got to try and kill this thing. So, yeah. I mean, I completely, like, if I didn't belly drum on this Azumarill, I just assumed it was useless. It was so dumb of me because I could have used it actually so much better. And it made it so much harder for me. So I Zap Cannoned. Wait, what happened? What happened? So.
Should be a double knockout, and then
cool.
Jarvis should take the game from there. So let's see.
I got so lucky. I got so lucky. Yeah, this game was absolutely won by Paralysis. It was giga carried by Paralysis. I got so lucky.
As we have pointed out, if Sneasler is in the back, there is still the chance for this quick guard to protect Floyd this upcoming turn. Well, but if
why Jet when you fake out? I mean, to be honest with you, just inexperience. Like, I just didn't think. I like, and this is my first time ever playing on Pokemon Champions. I'd never used it before. I'd only used Showdown, so I was completely like out of my depth, and I felt like I kept running out of time, and I was really struggling with time management.
This is like a play rough kind of like read, you know? Like,
yeah, and also depends on how the two Pokemon are trained, right?
Yep.
Quick Guard came out, so that was good for me.
Into the Sneasler.
Zap Cannon.
CDawg understanding this position perfectly, understanding where his win con is.
See, the commentators saying it like, and now I'm feeling like pretty good. He's one Pokemon down. Both his Pokemon are paralyzed. I've got two strong Pokemon in the back. I got Monkey. I got Sinistcha to go. So I'm feeling pretty good now. And like, because I'm always going to outspeed these Pokemon now. Because this Pokemon is fast, and I wanted this paralyzed. I didn't care if I killed it. I was like, I just need it dead. Because now I can finish it with Aqua Jet. But he has to spam Quick Guard Andy. So now I just get to fucking start, going into this thing. But Dazzling Gleam fucking sucks. This shit blows. This shit was killing my ass.
Yeah. We've seen that Raichu take some pretty strong attacks in the past shows.
So I was getting my ass handed to me. But then the ape came out, boys. The fucking... the monkey! Finally, he won me my game. I knew the monkey would fucking win my games, bro. He's the fucking GOAT.
It should outpace.
Oh, wow, went for the Aqua Jet.
Okay.
Double it?
Yeah, Aqua Jet did the wrong thing.
And Rage Fist getting the KO. Okay.
Got the KO down.
There's no
Huge.
more quick guard.
Yeah, it should be.
The reason why I Aqua Jetted the other way around is because I thought he would do Quick Guard again. Because I thought he would just keep spamming it to stop my Aqua Jet.
Incineroar based on how these previous games.
But it was completely unnecessary because play rough would have killed too. So it was completely like bad management on my part.
But here's the thing, will Incineroar, will the Intimidate slow
And then I was super stoked about the Intimidate because now I get to buff.
down the Azumarill's Aqua Jet? Oh, it's not. Oh.
King Gambit. Well,
But this is great for me because I'm like double effective. Fucking Drain Fist goes crazy.
Azumarill protects.
Oh, no! Annihilate!
Won't kill.
Aqua Jet coming out into the. And it's enough. Floret goes down, and it seems like CDawg found a way. Drain
Boom.
coming out. King Gambit is
Boom.
and CDawg takes the set.
It didn't feel good. It didn't feel good because I felt like I only won because of the paralysis, and it is true. But I still made the right plays after that, which I felt good about. But I made some really big misplays in the start that caused me to lose. But I do think like Jarvis was a very, very, very strong player, so I was very happy that after the initial fumbles, I found my footing, and I think ultimately played well after the fact. Did I belly drum? I must have, because why the fuck did my Aqua Jet hit for so much? I must have belly drummed. But yeah, I mean, that's VGC, right? Sometimes you just get really unlucky. But that's why the game's awesome, because, how much can you mitigate? Relying on things that should happen is how you lose. So I thought it was really fun, and I really, 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 really very much enjoyed it. And I will say I'm a little addicted. I'm having a lot of fun. I want to build that team in championships, but getting all the Pokemon seems like a pain in the ass. So I think I'll probably do some streams where I play it, or I don't know, we'll see. I haven't decided yet, but I didn't get that much time to practice, to be honest. Like it was a lot of focusing on my team and then focusing on the enemy's teams and seeing what was possible. So it was, yeah, it'd be fun. I'd love to enter a tournament in Japan and go to one at some point. I think that'd be really fun. I can tell you guys how that is. That'd be cool. Seems like the chess mind games aspect is really cool. Yeah, very much so. I mean, because sometimes there's objectively right plays, but a lot of the times, especially in the start, when you have there's a lot of okay, there's an objectively right play, and they expect me to make that objectively right play, so I can, there's a lot of mind games around that. But overall, I didn't play great, but I was really happy that I found some really good plays, and generally speaking, I was pretty happy with how it all turned out essentially. So yeah, I was stoked. I felt like I did good, but most importantly, I actually feel like I didn't do the event dirty, which is what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to show up and be unprepared. I felt like although I had less preparation than everyone else, I don't think anyone at all would think I was, a wash and wasting people's time, right? Which is what I didn't want to be the case. So I was pretty happy with it. It was still exciting. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, because I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Seems like you're doing good, minus the losses. Does VA really stand for Vehicular Ant Slaughter? No, it doesn't, okay? It does not. What if you do a stream trying to learn a weirdly specific skill, like doing a backflip? I can already do a backflip on a trampoline. Yep, I learned you had endless need of greed. And Jarvis as well. Yeah, Jarvis did too. It sucks, right? Because sometimes you make a misplay, and sometimes that's the misplay that makes you lose it all. Sometimes that is just the play that the one play you were not able to fuck up on. You had to get that play right. But that's the beauty of competitive games. Is like, you just got to do that. How did you get invited? I mean, Wolfie just invited me. I've been mutuals with Wolfie, and I've chatted with him a couple of times, but never met him. So it was really nice to finally get to meet him. Because, you know, I've been a long-time fan of Wolfie's videos. He makes absolutely amazing explainer videos, and I don't know shit about, like, Pokemon. So, it was cool. Pokemon Showdown versus viewers when? Dude, that'd be funny. Bro, I didn't know you were streaming. Connor Clips got me. Well, today's going to be a short stream, chat. I just want to do a little catch-up. I'm not going to stream for, like, too much longer, just to be honest with you. Because I just wanted to, like, catch up, hang out with you guys, and talk about some shit, dude. Just freaking hang out, you know? I was delirious. What are these Connor Clips titles? That is true. FYI, FIFA games. Why is there a ticket that costs 130,000? What the hell? Is that legit? One of the clippers just sent me this. Look at this. What the... Bro. For an okay ticket, it's $55,000 at the MetLife Stadium, which is in... MetLife is that New York? In section 100, row 11 is $75,000. Section 104, $111,000. And for a row 21 seat, it's $130,000. What the fuck? For the finals. What the fuck? What the fuck? How is that legal? That doesn't feel right at all. What the fuck? That was my team, by the way, if anyone was curious. If you want to try it yourself. It was a fun team. I can't believe there's a ticket going for that much. There's no way anyone's paying that much for it. That is biblically greedy from FIFA. Not surprising. Highway robbery? True. Disgusting. Disgusting. Any new merch drops coming soon? Yeah. Hey, keep on the lookout, man. You might be surprised. Keep on the lookout. You might be surprised. It'll drop like 70% of the day before. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. Like, prices of the day before drop like crazy, apparently. But, yeah, ridiculous. It seems like a lot of people are relying on that, though. Seems like a lot of people be relying on that. What fast food menu item you try on with Lud? I don't know. I gotta pick his brain later. I gotta see what he's thinking. See what food he thinks we should get. I'll ask him. I heard him talking about protein stuff. That could work. It could work. You should play Disco Elysium. I'll definitely play Disco Elysium this year. That's the best I can promise. I don't know when that will be, but I will play it this year. I don't know when, though. We'll see. Who knows when? Okay. Are we going to the One Piece Dodgers game? I am going to the One Piece Dodgers game. As a true One Piece fan, I will be there. I will be there no matter what. For my boy, Luffy. Protein. The protein one could be fun. There's a crazy amount of protein stuff here. Holy lop. What are you saying, buddy? You're a lopper, bro. I love my boy Luffy. How far are you in the One Piece story? I'm still at the 50 volumes in, which is nothing. I'm at the One Piece fucking Whitebeard Great War arc. So so here's my plan when I get back, chat. Because I'm in LA for about a week. No, just under 2 weeks, I think. Let me check. Let me check the calendar. A week and a half. I'm in LA for another week and a half. And we'll have intermittent streams whilst I'm here. But not too many while I'm here for the next like week and a half. Not that many streams. But But I'll be doing stuff, like I'll be streaming on Mouse's stream, like we doing 2 IRLs. And we're doing a bunch of stuff at AX. And then I'll be back in LA, I think, a couple of times this year already. So we'll see. The land of banger food. LA food's pretty good. LA food is pretty damn good. Taco taste test in LA would be fire. That's not a bad idea. I'll pitch your ideas to Lud, because he gets the final say. He's like, nah, maybe that doesn't work for me. He'll say shit like that. JP food is better. Hey, look, I agree with you. LA food is great though. It's just like ungodly expensive. Ungodly expensive. Chapstick challenge. That feels very specific. Very specific. Why is your Lud voice the same as Mouse? It's not the same as Mouse. It's not remotely the same as Mouse. What are you talking about? He's always like, yeah, baby, what's that, man? Are you going to beat the record of 42 wings? Oh, dude, those fucking mosquitoes bit me raw. No, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that. Lovers versus the world IRL. I was chatting with a lot about that. I was like, we need to find something. We need to find something that we can do, like Lovers versus the world, where we can hang out weekly and we can fucking shoot the shit. We gotta figure out what that is. So we'll see. Minecraft hardcore. Yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll see, dude. See what we can rip. Nuzlocke. Well, I got my one with Mr. Cadrol, so we'll see. We'll see. Not a Nuzlocke. But I'm going to be too pro at Pokemon. That's the problem. I'm going to be too good at Pokemon. That's the issue I'm having, chat. How do I stop myself from being too good? No, I'm kidding. I'm going to play a lot, though, because I'm already addicted. I was playing this morning. I'm going to play a little bit later after stream and chill out. So, yeah. Vane Gang IRL. Well, I need to pitch this to Mr. Aethel. I want to play Stalker, but we drink vodka. We do the Slavic experience stream. We both just play Stalker and fucking drink vodka. Every time we drink vodka in the game, one of us has to drink vodka in real life. I gotta tell him. Wait, I should just message him now. I'll tell him. Let me know your thoughts on this. Fuck, he's already typing. Dude, he's watching the stream. Dude, Aethel. Is Aethel in chat? What the fuck? That's creepy as fuck. He's typing, bro. He's typing when I hadn't even finished typing yet. Aethel. What are you doing? Or maybe because he hadn't replied to my prior message. He gave the Shrek gif. He did the Shrek gif there. That one. So I'm guessing he's down, is what I'm hearing. I'm guessing that's where he's saying he's down. He's down. He did that. Did you guys know the GIF? Let me bring up the GIF for you so that you can tell me how I did. MP4 video. Sure, let's rip it. That's what he sent me. How did I do? If you did it well enough, it might be an emote. Let me master it real quick. Okay, he doesn't move his head that much. He goes. That was terrible. Awful. F tier. F tier recreation. That was worse than when the War of the Worlds adaptation. No, bro, don't do that. Okay. We playing games tonight? Nah, I'm not gaming tonight. Just chatting with you guys, because I'll probably head off in about, like, 20 or so. Because I'm just going to go chill out. Shout out to Zap Cannon. Zap Cannon, my goat, for real. Zap Cannon merchant. IRL Zap Cannon merchant, dude. Dude, I am a fucking Zap Cannon merchant. Jarvis? W Jarvis. Wait, did Jarvis... Wait. Where's Jarvis in chat? Wait, I didn't see. Fuck, wait, hold on. I didn't... Dude, Jarvis gave 10 subs. Dude, I'm so sorry. I was Zap Cannon merchant, dude. Zap Cannon fucking merchant. We were going over the... You read his message? Wait, oh my god. Wait, where's Jarvis? I need to VIP you, Jarvis. Wait, Jarvis, chat. Wait, where are you, Jarvis? I need to VIP you, so I never ever mistake you as being one of the... There we go. Dude, you locked in and went content mode. The worst thing you can do is not give a show, you know? As much as I didn't... I felt so bad. Because I know that you had, you know, I hadn't prepped nearly as much as I should have. And you had been fucking playing so nasty. And I just felt so bad that I like won the game. Especially because the second game where I was like Zap Cannon merchant into double paralysis where I just didn't deserve the win in that particular game. But obviously that's VGC, but I felt bad. Dude, I'm actually glad I lost in the finals, though, because Brian's storyline was so good. Yeah, Brian's storyline was crazy. His team looked fucking annoying as shit to beat, though. For your team. It's so funny, because, like, I guess that's the beauty of Pokemon, right? Like, when I saw Jarvis's team scared the shit out of me, and Brian's team, I was like, oh, this is a great fucking team for me. I think I'd crush this team. But I need to face him. As well as Stanza's team. I thought Stanza's team, I was like, this is a great team for me. But I got to meet Brian, and he was really sweet too. That was my first time meeting Brian. And obviously he's like ungodly talented and an absolute master of his craft. And you know when you meet someone who's like, I feel like such a fraud when I meet people like Brian, because he's like so good at being entertaining. And I feel like, damn, I bring nothing. Just mid Pokemon. just mid Pokemon game. Dude, I 100% agree. Dude, Jarvis gets it. There's nothing like worse as a content creator when you're around another content creator. You're like, oh, this guy's he is just way funnier and like charming, handsome, nice. And I'm British and like fucking moody and broody, and I play mid-ass Pokemon. But I appreciate that, you know, I'm just happy to be a part of it, and it was cool to meet him. Theater kid to the max? Yeah, absolutely. I cannot entertain and be locked in on a game at the same time. Dude, yes. Yes, absolutely. And it's hard as well, because when you're in a competitive thing, you want to be you want to give it your all and be competitive. But I also want to put on a show, because I'm in a show. And I want to be a part of something cool, and I want to, and no one's going to remember my fucking Aqua Jets. They're going to remember if I was funny or if I added something good to the show. And I tried to. But as much as you could, given the circumstances. Am I in LA? I am indeed. But it was fun. I might get addicted to Pokemon now, to be honest with you. It was really, really fun. So I think I might be addicted. I might fucking start my arc. But, dude, figuring out how to, one, get Pokemon, like installing Pokemon championships, then figuring out there's a thing called Pokemon Home. Brother, I'm getting a PhD in unemployment trying to figure this out. It's actually incredibly ridiculous how hard it is to figure out getting these fucking Pokemon on my fucking team. What the fuck? Subscribe to keep your Pokemon. It's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. So yeah. But I'll figure it out. Bro, it's not that difficult. Imagine the 3. Look, the reason why I never ever got into VGC prior was that dealing with like getting the Pokemon on a console and like swapping it over and breeding, I was like, dude, that just doesn't seem fun. That does not seem fun for me. I want to try like the, you know, I don't want to do it that way. And so I think it's way better how they've done it, but in true Nintendo fashion, it's still like not as easy as it should be, but whatever. But I know that Pokemon players are just overjoyed to have something that works and is centralized. So I think that's great. But still, as like as someone who's never touched it before, it's still like weird and kind of like it doesn't feel intuitive. And so I'm learning right now. So yeah, it's fun though. That's why I've always liked stuff that you use rental teams. Yeah, it's fun. I wish that you could just use more rental teams. I think you can. There is a way with Pokemon Home, but I've not figured it out yet. So yeah, that's cool. But yeah, no, I mean, other than that, just I got AX and I'm happy to be in LA. I mean, the thing that's so nice about being here is the weather is goddamn insane. It's like, this place is a hellhole and a hellscape, and there's very few redeemable things about LA in general as a place. But it's like beautiful weather, man. It's like when you walk outside, you're like, damn, it's nice. It's so nice. But it has been hot. It's been very hot. Tokyo summer melted me. I have to come back during a yeah, dude. Come anytime that's not the summer, and you'll have a great time. It's pretty much like from now until end of September, it's too hot. But any other time outside of that is fantastic. I personally recommend October to Feb as being like the best months as a tourist, because you get like the perfect weather where it's like, you know, you get to wear a jacket. It's kind of chilly, but it's nice. Spring is really, really good too. The only thing that's bad about spring is that it's so busy. Japan gets so busy in spring. Like the prices of everything, like for flights, hotels, like straight up just double or triple in spring, because everyone tries to go for the cherry blossoms or around that period. And cherry blossoms are great. Don't get me wrong. I love seeing them every year. I get very, very passionate about them, but I think it's like you really need to see it like once in your life to fully appreciate it. If you're a tourist, I think you shouldn't only come for that. And I think like Tokyo or Japan in the fall is stunning too. And in the winter, it's fantastic. I think Japan is so good in winter. So pretty much come anytime that isn't the summer and you'll have a great time. And yeah, you have a great time, man. It's awesome. And Jarvis, I've been asking chat, I've been begging Jarvis, because Jarvis, I don't know how many years I've known you now. 3, 4? I've been like, Jarvis, I'm like the Shrek gif. I'm like Jarvis, when you come to Japan, man, but it's time, bro. I got a lot of friends like that I'm like, I've been asking, what is it? What is time? It's time for you to come to Japan, man. There's a lot of people I've been doing that to. I'm like, so what? Squirrel, when you coming, bro? When you coming? Well, I'm going in summer. Okay, here's the good things about summer. Here's a good thing. There are pluses to going in. We're bringing the whole. Okay, hell yeah, dude. I'll take the team out. Here are the benefits about going in summer. There are benefits, but they are very much outweighed by the heat. Everything's cheaper. Flights, hotels, because nobody wants to travel. Tourists don't really come. Japan is least busy June, July, August. Like the flight prices go way down in August because nobody wants to come. Hotels are way cheaper, so you very much like can have a cheaper holiday. Things are generally less busy. Like you can go outside and book things, and you know it's good. And there's generally like a lot of stuff to do, but things are getting like worse because they're shutting a lot of things down, and what do you call it? Like there's a lot of like heat stroke precautions now, so a lot of stuff is being like scaled back. But there's summer festivals, which are really cool too. So there's a lot of good stuff in summer, but it's kind of hard to enjoy it when you are covered in sweat constantly covered in sweat. Like, and I meet people all the time that are like, well, I'm from Texas. You know, we know a thing or two about a hot summer. I'm like, bitch, you have a dry summer. You don't know what feeling like being in swamps, the Shrek's asshole of humidity and heat feels like. You don't know. You don't know. On top of that, like they're like, well, I've been to the Bahamas, so, you know, I've been to the Mexico. Like, no. These places are smart. They didn't build giant mega cities with no grass. You get the ocean breeze. You get the breeze coming in. In Tokyo, you don't get a fucking breeze because they decided that it would be a great idea to build a giant metropolis with no trees and only concrete and a billion AC units. So outside is fucking torture. So it's like actually the worst because you get zero breeze. There is literally no wind relief. So yeah, pretty brutal. Laughs in rainforest. Yeah, pretty much. But it wouldn't be... the only reason why it then sucks on top of that is that then, like, because nobody in Japan, like, if everyone... It's like, if you're on, like, Hawaii, right? Everyone's wearing a shirt. Everyone's wearing shorts. You don't feel bad. You feel like a fucking asshole in Japan when you're covered in sweat. And, like, everyone is still dressed, like, impressively well and looks so put together. And you're dying of sweat and you stink. You know, you feel like way worse about it because everyone else around you seems like they're somehow handling it, although they're also dying too, but, you know, in a different way. So it's, you know, it's, but again, this is so dumb because every time I talk about this, always, like, this is going to be a clip on Connor's clip. And I bet you people have already commented before they even watch the clip and they're like, well, where I live, it's this. People are so, like, quick to jump on this. And it's like, bro, I don't care. I didn't ask. I didn't ask what it was in Louisiana. I didn't ask what it was in another country. I don't care. Don't tell me how hot it is where you're from, okay? I'm not talking to... Because I'm not there, okay? I'm telling you about what it's like in Japan and why you shouldn't go there as a tourist. So there you go. There we go. Because now, if you see the clip pop up in your clips... You can click on it and you can scroll and I bet you'll see it and you'll have a little giggle. You'll be like, oh, this guy didn't watch the clip. He just came here to fucking tell him how hot it is in his house. Makes sense. It's tougher when it's hot no matter where you are. Yeah, absolutely. Clearly you haven't been to Venus. True. True and real. Everywhere is cooking. Yeah, we are getting fucking killed right now globally. We're getting killed globally. It is absolutely fucked. But yeah, other than that and me complaining, I've been chilling. What about you guys? RV trip this year? Yeah, hey, it's gonna happen. Hey, it's warm globally. Has anyone thought of coming up for a term for that? True. Real. We got to build more data centers. We got to get more data centers to evaluate how we can fix this global warming. I think we're onto something. I saw someone in chat earlier. They're like, "You look better in LUDS cam." Let me analyze this. Interesting. I was analyzing. I just use different lighting. Oh shit. I just use different lighting on mine. Because I don't have... I'm using just natural light right now. But also the camera settings are very different. It's yeah, the natural light is much nicer for lighting, to be honest. But yeah, I wonder... There's like no camera settings on this at all. Let's have a look at mine. I prefer my lighting just because I feel like this one, although it looks more natural, I like the more contrast. Let me have a look. Let me have a rip. I have way more contrast. Let's have a look.
How's it going?
Oh no, I like the lighting on mine more. I'm comparing now. I'm comparing. This one's just softer. Do you not have natural light with yours? No. I'm in a basement. I'm in a basement. You look much better on other people's setup. Oh. Wow, always. Why always? Sunlight leaves it overexposed. Well, it depends how the sun's coming in the room. If you have like direct sunlight, it looks terrible. But if you have like sun flooding the room, it normally looks pretty good. You look tired? I'm like insanely well rested. You blend naturally into the wall. You're so pale, Connor, that beige makes you look the same. Thank you. I think Super is above you on LUDS list. Dude, this is so... just propaganda. Just woke propaganda in my chat. These woke liberals in my chat. Telling me that Super is above, dude. What the hell are you getting on about, bro? That's crazy. That's an insane cope. Connor confirmed hates liberal. I don't know why. My like go-to whenever I just hear anything I don't like, I'm like, that is so woke. I think I started using it. I always said it ironically, sorry. And now it's just become a term I say for just literally anything. I'm just brain rotted. I'm so brain rotted. That's weird. Don't do that. I mean, it's such a dumb term that I enjoy saying it. It's lost all meaning. I love that. I'm going to go dark woke. I'm going to go dark woke. It's good. I like that it means nothing because it's a fucking dumbass. The way that they tried to use it was pathetic. And it's like the way that people use it online, it's like they want to be so macho, but also they get so upset about everything. They're like complaining on Twitter about literally everything. So it's fun to make fun of the word, which is why I like using it. Why don't you not follow Gaunt's advice to follow the World Cup right now? I am following the World Cup, only the games that I really care about. Although when I've had time, I've been watching the games in the evening, which has been really fun. It's been fun to watch the games. It's really fun. I mean, being in America, when I was in Texas, the conference, I went to a sports bar because I fucking love wings, as we've already established. And I think America does wings maybe the best in the world. I think their wings are my favorite. And there's like, for me, my favorite tourist activity is just going to a sports bar and ordering a fuck ton of wings and getting a fucking beer and watching that fucking little like game like ticker that tells you all the games that are happening in the score. I'm like, this is like, I'm sports maxing. This is wonderful. And so anytime I had any free time, I would go to the fucking sports bar and I would watch the game. And I loved it. Loved it so much. And so I'm sitting there just alone, fucking destroying 40 wings, chugging a beer, watching the game. I watched Uruguay versus Spain, and I watched the Japan versus Sweden game. Just fucking destroying wings. It's great. And it's like, there's so many sports happening at once. It's so unnecessary. There's like college football scores coming up. I'm like, what even is this? You're an American LARPer? Dude, I'd pass. I fucking pass, bro. I'm an American LARPer, but I've assimilated. Fully assimilated. I could be American. I could pass, bro. I could lock in, and I think I could even when I order coffee, I fully accepted that now when I order my coffee, I'll always go like, I'll be like, okay, so we're one cappuccino, one cortadito, one latte, and they'd be like, nice, sir, can we have a name for that? And I'd be like, oh yeah, my name is Connor. Thank you. I do it every time. Because every single fucking time, if I say Connor, they're like, I'm sorry, sir. Could you say that again? They're like, Connor. Oh, like Stephen? So I've given up. I've given up, and every single place, I just rip like yeah, my name is Connor. And then and you know what's so fucking annoying? It works every fucking time. It works every fucking time. I've literally never had any confusion when I say it. They get it. They get it instantly. So yeah, it's very annoying that it works, but I fully accepted that it works. That would freak me out. Well, they don't just give a different name. No, because I've committed to this weird workaround. I could just say an easy to understand name like Steven or Conan. You know, in Japan, I stopped saying Kona too. I just started saying Conan because everyone in Japan knows Conan because they know Detective Conan, and I say Kona and they go, Kona? Nani kore? So I would just go. Then now I just say Conan, and they go Conan mitai, and I'm like, okay. So then they get it right away. It's ridiculous. They go like, Conan, Detective Conan. I say I go see. So this, and they love it. So I've just given up now. I've given up my name in America. So now maybe I should change in America. What should I be? What should the equivalent be? Should I just say Conan? Maybe I should just say Conan. They pretty get that, right? I thought Conan O'Brien. He's popular in Japan too. I think he's relatively well known in Japan, but Detective Conan, everyone knows. Everyone knows Detective Conan in Japan. That is like Simpsons for people in Japan. So everyone knows it. So there's no confusion when I say Conan. Yeah. So I'm just stealing identities at this point. Because I've just given up. I've just given up the argument because like it's like futile. It's like, what is the point of having this mild, like debate of like what the fuck my name is? Like I've given up. I call up. The reservation's under Tanaka, and my first name is Conan. I'm Conan fucking Tanaka of the South Tiger clan. It's ridiculous. So now I got to figure out what my alias should be in America. Barry. Yeah, Barry. I should say Barry. Would they get... No, that's too British. That's too British. I can't do Barry. That's ridiculous. What should I do? What name should I pick? Chris? I guess they would get Chris, wouldn't they? I can't do that though. Barry is... They know Barry? They know Barry? I'll try Barry. I'm gonna go to the same barista every day, and I'm gonna say a different name until they question me. I don't think they will. I think they'd be too polite to question me. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna try it every day, and I'll update you guys until they question me. They might not question me. I'm here for a week and a half, so we'll see. I don't think they get paid enough to care. That's goddamn right. If you tip, well, they don't care. What if I tip horribly? What if I pay less? That's not an option, unfortunately. What name will he say this time? Bobby? I go, yeah, what's my name? Oh, yes, it's Bobby. No, what's another American name? Yeah, what's your name? Oh, yes, Clay. Clay? Clay? My name's Clay. Kyle? Bartholomew? Chad. Chad is an American name too. Just try Chad. I'll rip a Chad. Booby. Jeffrey. Jeffrey stocks are down. Jeffrey stocks are not high right now. Jeffrey stocks are not high. Frodo. This is just stop. Jeffrey. Vlad. I cannot rip a Vlad. Chat. Other than that, chat, I'm vibing right now. I don't know when the next stream will be. I haven't decided when the next stream will be. I want to try and do one with LUD in the next day or two. But I tell you a lie. I'm streaming tomorrow. I have a sponsorship tomorrow. So I will be streaming tomorrow. So I lied. Straight up bamboozled, straight up lied. We will be live. So I'll be live probably like around same time tomorrow. Maybe a little earlier. So yeah. Part-time streamer, full-time sponsor, Andy. Oh, come on. Most of my streams aren't sponsored, man. Come on, man. And look, they fund the cool stuff that we get to do. If it wasn't for the sponsors, we wouldn't be able to do RV trips, you know? They help fund everything, keep everything going. So I'm going to leave you guys to it. It's a pleasure as usual. I'm going to head off. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for an exciting stream. We're doing Naraka Blade Point, like a little mini tournament. So it should be interesting. See how it goes. I haven't played that much of that game, only when I've been sponsored. So it'll be interesting. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for joining me for chatting. I very much appreciate it. I appreciate all of you joining, as always. Thank you very, very much. So, yeah, a pleasure. Truly a pleasure. I hope you guys have a great fucking day. And, yeah, go and keep Mouse some company. So, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later, VOD Watchers. Thank you, VOD Watchers, for checking in as well. And thank you for subscribing, checking in, and all that fun stuff. Bye, guys. Bye.